The real estate market, it's a dynamic environment, isn't it? Successful agents, well, they truly understand the need for versatile tools. One such powerful tool is the 2-1 Buydown Strategy. This strategy can create winning scenarios for both buyers and sellers. Its primary purpose? To offer a temporary reduction in the mortgage interest rate for the buyer. This makes homeownership more accessible, especially in these fluctuating interest rate climates. Think of it as an initial financial cushion, easing the buyer into their new mortgage payments over a structured period. Understanding the core of the 2-1 Buydown is crucial for agents. It involves the seller or builder prepaying a portion of the buyer's mortgage interest. This prepayment effectively buys down the interest rate for the first 2 years of the loan. In the first year, the buyer's interest rate is reduced by 2 percentage points. In the second year, it's reduced by 1 percentage point. From the third year onwards, the buyer pays the original full interest rate agreed upon at the time of the loan origination. This graduated approach helps buyers adjust. For buyers, it translates directly into lower monthly payments during the initial years of homeownership. For sellers, offering a 2-1 Buydown can make their property stand out. It can attract a wider pool of potential buyers and potentially lead to a quicker sale. The 2-1 Buydown is particularly relevant in markets where affordability is a concern. Mastering this strategy will undoubtedly enhance your value proposition and help you close more deals effectively. To effectively utilize the 2-1 Buydown, agents must grasp its financial structure. Imagine a buyer secures a loan with a fixed interest rate of 7%. With a 2-1 Buydown in the first year, their effective interest rate would be 5%, resulting in considerably lower monthly payments. This initial period provides substantial breathing room for new homeowners. In the second year, the buyer's effective interest rate would be 6%. While the payment increases from the first year, it is still lower than what it would be at the full note rate. This gradual step-up is designed to ease the transition. From the third year onwards, the buyer begins making payments based on the original, full interest rate of 7%. The funds to cover the difference in interest payments for the first 2 years are paid up front by the seller or builder. These funds are placed into an escrow account and dispersed to the lender to supplement the buyer's reduced payments. This ensures the lender receives the full interest due. The total cost of the buydown is the sum of the interest savings provided to the buyer over the 2-year period. Lenders will calculate this exact amount. Understanding this calculation is key for agents when negotiating and explaining the strategy. A common question is, who pays for the 2-1 Buydown? Typically, the cost of the buydown is covered by the seller, or in the case of new construction, the builder. Sellers might initially balk at an additional cost, but it is essential to frame it as an investment rather than an expense. Offering a buydown can be a powerful marketing tool. It can differentiate a property in a competitive market, attracting more attention from potential buyers. The primary motivation is to facilitate a sale, often more quickly, and sometimes at a better net price. Instead of implementing a significant price reduction, a seller can offer a buydown. The cost of the buydown is often less than a typical price cut required to generate the same level of buyer interest. Furthermore, offering a buydown can help sellers maintain a higher sales price. Buyers often focus on the monthly payment. A lower initial payment can make a home seem more affordable, even if the list price is slightly higher. Agents play a vital role in educating sellers about these benefits. Present it as a strategic marketing expenditure. Show them the numbers. Explaining complex financial strategies to buyers requires clarity and simplicity. As an agent, your goal is to empower buyers with understanding, not overwhelm them with jargon. When introducing the 2-1 Buydown, focus on the primary benefit: lower initial monthly mortgage payments. Use relatable language. Say something like, "This program helps you ease into your mortgage, giving you lower payments for the first 2 years." This immediately resonates with buyers concerned about upfront costs. Emphasize the tangible impact on their monthly budget. Illustrate how much they might save each month during the first year and the second year. Highlight the flexibility it offers. Many buyers are hopeful that interest rates might decrease in the future. The 2-1 Buydown provides them with lower payments now, with the possibility of refinancing into a potentially lower permanent rate later. Address potential concerns proactively. Explain that the buydown is a fully transparent incentive, typically paid for by the seller. Clarify that the interest rate for the remainder of the loan term is fixed at the original agreed-upon rate. Provide them with clear written examples if possible. Your confidence in explaining the strategy will instill confidence in your buyers. Section 5. Mastering negotiations. Positioning the buy-down for success. Negotiation is a critical skill for every real estate agent. The 2-1 buy-down can be a powerful tool in your negotiation arsenal. Instead of immediately resorting to a price reduction when talks stall, consider proposing a seller-paid buy-down credit. This can be a more palatable option for sellers and a more impactful benefit for buyers. A price reduction permanently lowers the sales price, and the seller's net proceeds by that full amount. A buy-down, however, often costs the seller less than a significant price drop. When representing a buyer, if the asking price is firm, but affordability is a concern due to interest rates, suggest a buy-down. You could phrase it as, "My clients love the home and are close on price, but the current interest rates are stretching their budget." Would your seller consider contributing towards a 2-1 buy-down to help with the initial payments? If you are representing the seller, a buy-down can be a proactive offering or a counter-offer strategy. Educate your sellers on this strategic advantage. A buy-down can make their home financially attractive to a broader range of buyers without drastically reducing the ultimate sale price. It is about finding a win-win. Section 6. The numbers game, illustrative examples and savings potential. Concrete examples are essential for clients to truly understand the impact of a 2-1 buy-down. Let's consider a practical scenario. Suppose a buyer is purchasing a home for $420,000 and is taking out a loan of $400,000. The agreed-upon interest rate or note rate is 7% for a 30-year fixed mortgage. Without a buy-down, the principal and interest payment would be approximately $2,661 per month. Now let's apply the 2-1 buy-down. In the first year, the interest rate is reduced by 2%, making the effective rate 5%. At a 5% interest rate on a $400,000 loan, the principal and interest payment would be approximately $2,147 per month. This means a monthly saving of $514 for the buyer during the first 12 months. In the second year, the interest rate is reduced by 1%, making the effective rate 6%. At a 6% interest rate, the principal and interest payment on the remaining loan balance would be approximately $2,398 per month. The total cost of this 2-1 buy-down, which the seller would typically pay, is the sum of the savings from year 1 and year 2. Section 7. Strategic implementation, identifying ideal scenarios for buy-downs. The 2-1 buy-down is not a one-size-fits-all solution, but it is highly effective in specific situations. One ideal use case is for properties that have been listed for an extended period. Instead of repeatedly reducing the price, offering a 2-1 buy-down can refresh interest in the property. It presents a new, attractive value proposition to buyers who may have previously overlooked the listing due to perceived affordability issues. First-time homebuyers are another prime audience for this strategy. They are often budget-conscious and may be stretching their finances to enter the market. The lower initial payments provided by a buy-down can make homeownership significantly more accessible. Markets with rising or higher interest rates also create excellent opportunities for the 2-1 buy-down. When borrowing costs increase, buyer purchasing power decreases. A buy-down directly counteracts this by temporarily lowering the effective interest rate and, consequently, the monthly payment. Builders frequently use buy-downs to incentivize sales and new developments. As an agent working with builders or competing with new construction, understanding and being able to offer similar incentives on resale properties can level the playing field. Knowing when and how to deploy this strategy is a hallmark of a skilled and adaptable real estate professional. Section 8. The power of partnership, collaborating with lenders for seamless execution. Successfully implementing a 2-1 buy-down strategy heavily relies on strong partnerships with knowledgeable mortgage lenders. These professionals are indispensable. They can provide accurate, real-time calculations for buy-down costs and illustrate various payment scenarios for your clients. A good lender partner is a vital part of your team when offering this solution. When you identify a potential buy-down opportunity, your first step should often be to connect your client with a trusted lender. The lender can pre-qualify the buyer for the loan, factoring in the buy-down. They can explain the mechanics from a financial institution's perspective, reinforcing the information you have provided. This dual explanation often enhances client confidence. Section 9. Elevating your expertise, leveraging buydowns in today's market. In conclusion, the 2-1 buydown strategy is a potent tool that every forward-thinking real estate agent should master. Its validity and potential in today's market remain exceptionally strong, particularly as affordability continues to be a key consideration for many buyers. By offering a temporary reduction in interest rates, this strategy directly addresses the challenge of higher monthly payments, making homeownership more attainable. Agents who confidently educate their clients on the mechanics and benefits of the 2-1 buydown position themselves as true market experts. For sellers, it is a way to enhance their listing's appeal, potentially achieve a quicker sale, and often preserve more of their asking price compared to a direct price cut. For buyers, it provides valuable breathing room in the initial years of homeownership, easing their financial transition. Embrace this tool, educate yourself and your clients, and watch how it can transform challenging situations into successful outcomes.